Okay, so now I do want to add a little bit of load. So I'm just using a roller ankle weight, right? It could be a dumbbell, it could be a little kettlebell, it could be a bottle of water, tin of beans. Doesn't really matter. Just something with a bit of feedback, that bit of load that your body can latch onto. So I'll show you what I mean. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go up and we're going to go back. We're going to go up and we're going to go back and we're going to open up like that. So up, back, up, back. You see again a bit higher each time, gradually building that range, and then finally I'm going to go all the way over. The leg pull me, I'm going to let that tissue open up, and then I'm going to switch direction. I'm going to go that way. And like I said on the others, if you notice, my body's moving as well, my hips are moving a little bit. It's not just I'm trying to do it like, dead rigid. I'm letting my body move as I do it. I'm letting everything flow and everything open up. But again, just start. If that's all you can do, you have got pain, you have got impingement. Just start like that. Just try and relax into it. Be a bit rhythmic with it. Flow into it. It's going to calm the nervous system. It's going to teach you to let go of that tension. It's going to keep it to teach it to absorb and release. And then eventually we start to add in that more velocity and speed. And the more you do with that, the better your shoulders are going to feel. It's going to start to de-gunk all those tissues and joints. It's going to start to get them moving and flowing and twisting and turning. It's going to lubricate them. You're going to get fluid going into it. You're going to get blood going into it. That tissue is going to start to ignite. And we're going to get that pump going. So again, blood, oxygen, nutrients, and pumping the waste out. So if you have got a build of fluid, inflammation, tissue that hasn't healed properly, we're going to start to open it all up, and we're going to start to change that. We're going to start to remodel the structure of your tissue. Because your skeletal structure definitely gets altered by your muscle, and your nervous system, affects how your muscles sit, how you feel about movement, how you feel about just standing there. They all have an impact, but really a lot of it's governed by the tissue and that tension within it. That's kind of what starts the process off. We start to close off, that starts to put pressure, we get less movement in the joints, and then that's where we do start to get a change in the skeletal structure. But you've still got that potential to move, and that's why I say someone only does bench press for years to get really strong in a limited range of motion, and then one day, too much load, too much fatigue, a missed groove, and bang, it gets taken into that range that was always there, or the chest pops, or the bicep, whatever it is. So we've got to respect that. So even though your structure may have compacted down a bit, there's still that potential there for more movement, and we're also going to use that as our way back. So we're starting to tap into that and start to open up the potential of this tissue and the potential of these joints, which down the way is going to get us more resilience. We're going to be more resilient, more resilient, more robust, and we're potentially going to be able to produce more force and deal with more force. Because if that joints are working properly and that tissues are working properly to facilitate that good joint movement, that means there's some give in the system. It means we can store and release. We can explode. We can start to use this tissue for what it was designed to do in athletic movements. Anyway, I've rambled enough.